it mentions something that goes against the Bible. Would that make sense?
It's not just it's something that goes against the Bible. It's saying it's making a positive claim.
Let me rephrase what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
If you didn't know anything about Christianity, would your rejection of Islam still be valid the way you explained just now?
Yes.
Right. So the Quran says Christ talked about someone to come after him, whose name will be Ahmed, and you, whether you're a Christian or you have no knowledge of Christianity, you think because of that you reject Christianity.
Yeah, and here's the reason why. It's because if I'm investigating the claims. As an investigator, you know, I'm trying to verify, okay, is he telling the truth here? So when I go and I investigate and I don't see anywhere in any history where Jesus mentioned Ahmed to come after him, I'm like, oh, well, this book is false. It's making a false claim, you know?
Very interesting. So as an investigator, you have investigated and looked into what this claim Jesus made. Firstly, where has he made these claims?
Yeah.
The writings you've read yourself in Greek, in Hebrew, in Aramaic. So you've learned of all these languages and investigated, right?
I've looked into the text. I've looked into the text, so and I haven't seen it.
If a text is in Greek, you've looked into the Greek text, you've understood it, fine, good. So you've investigated that the early reports about Christ, the ones that talks about Christ himself, and you have made yourself a good investigator, a good critic, and say, this kind of writings is authentic and acceptable and reliable. For example, when we look at writings about Christ, in the Gospel of St. Thomas, for example, 114 sayings, on the Gospel of Judas, in the Gospel of Infancy, right? In the Gospel of Mary, none of which are in the Christian canon, in the Bible that Christians follow today. But these were written by people who thought they were following Christ, who thought they were following the teaching of Christ, what Christ preached. So you investigated them and you considered, so you have all of these writings, the 4 in the New Testament, in your New Testament, and the other 45 or so that we know of extant in various manuscript traditions, and you said, okay, this is reliable, this is not. So the question now pinges on, how do you establish authenticity and reliability of all of these textual tradition that is about available to us?
That's actually not the question.
That's the question for me, to you.
Well, yeah, so my question is, at first was, where does Jesus say this? That was the question. Not on, is this reliable, is this reliable, is this reliable, is this reliable? When we look at the text of all the claims of what Jesus said,
where?
We do not,
where do you look?
In the earliest testaments that we have of his words. The New Testament.
That's right. Again.
No, well, that's what we have.
What I'm saying.
Well, wait, can I land this?
I will let you speak every. I want to clarify something.
Yeah, but let me land this.
Huh?
Let me land.
But you misunderstood my question.
No, I'm trying to explain my point.
But did you understand my question, though?
I understand your question. You asked me how. So this is why I'm saying this, because you're changing the conversation to how do you determine what's reliable?
Yes.
My question is no. It's not that. My first question was, does Jesus mention the Ahmed, and if so, where? I haven't seen anywhere where he does that. So if you can provide that for me, that would be beautiful.
So this is what I'm trying to establish.
Okay.
Whatever Christ said or not said, let me just remind you, if you didn't remember, there are reports in some Gospels, Christ is saying something like this. I have many things to tell you. Many things. Not one thing, not two things, many things. But you cannot bear them. But when I go, he will come and tell you. That means whatever Christ said, he said many things, but he didn't actually tell them, these disciples. So the things that he didn't say, that also did he tell to someone else, number one. Because he didn't tell them, right? Like he didn't meet Paul in real life when he was alive.
He did.
No.
Yes,
Paul, in real life.
Jesus is alive.
In real life, Paul didn't meet Christ.
Yes, he did.
Don't tell me, because Paul saw a vision,
of
not
what?
real Jesus. Right?
Wait, it was Jesus.
Let's see that.
He was alive.
A vision and a dream is not the same as seeing you. If I see you in my dream, and if I see you now physically, is it the same? It's not the same. So I don't have to even elicit an answer from you.
Did Muhammad really see Jesus and Abraham and Moses?
Let me clarify.
On the night journey?
Let me clarify.
Because that was a vision.
Let me clarify.
But you believe that?
Hang on. It's a clarify. I'm making a distinction.
It's a double standard.
I'm making a distinction.
What's the distinction?
I am telling you.
Okay.
So now, when we say, where did Christ Where did Christ say these things, right? You have documents in which you say, these are the documents that we believe Christ says so, right? The question inevitably that comes is, how reliable are these documents in which they supposedly talk about what Christ said or Christ did? So it's important for us to verify and authenticate these documents.
All right, let me respond to that. Let me respond.
You can respond. But here's my question. Here's my question. What are the criteria that we can use to determine the authenticity and reliability of what Christ said in those available documents?
Got you. So let me ask you this, and just a quick answer, please, so I can pick it back off. When you quoted Jesus saying, I have many things to say to you, but you can't bear them now, was that authentic? Is that an authentic statement of Jesus?
For me, it's not. But for you, it is.
Wait, no, you don't know what's authentic from me.
Okay.
But hold on, time out. Just don't misrepresent me. I won't do that to you. You quoted this. Wait, please stop. Did I interrupt you?
What did I say?
Did I interrupt you?
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. I sat here and let you speak.
No, you interrupted me.
No, I let you speak. Yeah, it's on camera.
Continue.
So, thank you. I appreciate it. So you quoted, you said in one of these documents, Jesus says, and you built your argument on, there's other words that Jesus mentioned that are not found here, and he didn't tell you what these words are. That's what you built your case on. So now when I asked you, okay, let's rewind, that verse that you quoted, was it authentic? You said no. So then therefore, you don't know if there were other words. You can't say that there were many words that Jesus didn't say to his disciples. You don't know if he didn't say everything.
Respond.
No, let me finish. Okay? So you don't know if Jesus didn't say everything. For all we know, he did. Especially according to the Quran, he said everything that was in the Injil. He revealed the Injil from the Quran's paradigm. So he didn't miss anything. Now, we'll see. So now, but you didn't finish the verse. He says, I have many things to say to you now, right? But I have many things to say to you, but you can't bear them now. But when the Holy Spirit comes, who the Father will send in my name, he will guide you into all truth. For some reason, you left that out. I don't know why. But
I can tell you why right now. Because it wasn't important.
It's very important. It's very important. So here it is. I'm asking again. This is what I'm asking. Your Quran says, it makes a claim, Jesus mentioned Ahmed to come after him. Where did he say that?
I'm telling you, in my turn, I'm explaining to you.
All right.
Just like the prophecies of Christ himself cannot be found even by his name even once in the Old Testament, the entirety of the Old Testament, we say, this way the Quran is saying, he was described to them by description, by attributes, right? So the prophet was known to them not only by, like, this is what it says X, Y, and Z, but it was all known from description. Just like the absence of every single book of the Old Testament in which the name of Christ is not even mentioned once. You assume it's referring to Jesus. It might well refer to Hare Krishna, right? So now, let's come back to the point I'm saying. When I say Jesus says many things, I didn't say this was authentic to me. I am saying, you consider, Avery, this part authentic to you, binding to you, not to me, to you. So from your own binding, at least, you should say, right, I agree there were many things he was supposed to say he didn't, right? So the question I asked you again, which you didn't answer, is this. The criteria of determining authenticity and reliability. Let's go on here once again.
Okay. So you mentioned how, you try to make a parallel, how Jesus, the Old Testament prophecies about Jesus, he's not, I'm responding to you. I'm responding to you because you didn't answer my question.
Direct question.
Yeah, I asked the direct, I asked the direct question and you didn't answer me.
What was the direct question?
My direct question was, your Quran says Jesus mentioned Ahmed. Where did he say that? That was a direct question, and you didn't answer me directly. You went on waffling about. Well, stop. Let me. Okay. Well, you're misunderstanding me then.
No, I haven't.
Okay, that's fine. All right. So let me respond. Can I?
Thank you. What are you responding to?
I'm responding to you. I'm responding. I wrote down what you said. No. So I'm responding. You're wasting my time.
What did I say?
I'm about to say it. I'm responding. Okay. So you mentioned how that Jesus, the Old Testament prophecies about Jesus, we won't find Jesus prophesied by name in the Old Testament. However, we can find descriptions of him in these Old Testament prophecies. And likewise, it will be like Muhammad, where we don't find his name explicitly, but the Quran says we'll find his descriptions. However, this is where you have a problem, Mansour. Your problem is that your Quran says we'll find him by name. It says it. It says, Jesus said, a messenger named Ahmed will come after me. So I'm asking, where did he say this? Wait, pause. So this is where it's a false equivocation. It's not the same thing. It's a false parallel. With Jesus, the Bible doesn't say in the Old Testament, we'll find the Messiah by name. However, we do. Isaiah 49:6, it mentions Yeshua, the salvation of Christ. So we do find him by name. So pause. Look, here's the thing.
Don't make claims.
Here's
a discussion.
No, yeah, this is.
With me.
I am.
You're not
But I need you to engage with me. So look. You said that we find descriptions of Muhammad, right? We don't have to find his name, which it says that elsewhere in 7:157 that we find him written. Okay, that it doesn't by name.
Do you have the Bible?
61 verse 6.
Finish what you have to say.
I got you. Thank you.
Because you don't seem to be engaging.
Well, I'm engaging with you directly. You're not engaging with me.
No, you're not listening to my.
Okay, look. Wait, hold on. Let's listen to each other. 61 verse 6 says Ahmed is mentioned by name. Where?
I'll answer again. You do not have the document surviving, and I'll tell you why. The existence.
Wait, say that part again. Sorry. Repeat yourself. I didn't hear it.
You do not possess the documents in which we can find these names, and I'll tell you why. Because Christians have been, as well as the Jewish people, throughout the centuries, corrupting these so-called words attributed to the prophets and messengers.
Beautiful.
And persons.
Beautiful.
For example,
beautiful.
I alluded to you how the corruption took place.
You just threw Muhammad under the bus.
Even in the first 400 years of Christianity, people were corrupting the text left, right, and center. Now, what's more important about the God we worship or so-called prophecies here and there? What's more important?
I'll answer you. It's truth. Like, for example, if Allah says anything wrong in the Quran
about him,
anything, if he says anything,
what concept of God?
Okay. Can God be wrong about anything?
Let me answer.
No, it's a yes or no, please, because it's my turn to speak.
You want me to answer?
Right, hold on.
In a controlled
way. I got you. Hold on. Can God be wrong in anything?
No.
Can God be wrong about anything?
Let me answer.
It's a yes or no, so I can continue.
Do you want me to answer?
No, it's okay. So the answer, as we get from the crowd, is a no. Okay, I hope you agree. I don't know. You might be
irrelevant.
A little heretic.
Allow me to answer.
We'll see. I don't know. So the answer for the crowd and most Muslims will be no. Well, I'm speaking to you. And I'm just letting you know that you're a heretic. It's very fair. It's very fair because you won't. So I need to ask your supporters. We got to ask the people. You didn't answer the question. You didn't answer the question, Mansour.
Ask him again.
Okay. Can God be wrong about anything? Yes or no?
Are you finished?
Yes or no?
Let the crowd tell him. Ask him. Is he finished?
It's a yes or no, so I can continue.
Are you finished?
I'm asking this for a reason.
I am going to answer, but I don't want you to interrupt.
All right, pause. Yeah, so no. So it's okay.
No.
It's a no. I don't want you to answer. I don't want you to answer. It's okay. It's okay.
I don't want to talk to you.
That's fine.
Because you
look. Don't run away now, man. Don't run away now, man. Come on, man. Don't run away now. Come on, Mansour. Come on, Mansour. Yo, come on, man. Come on, man. Mansour, really?
Shameful on you, isn't it?
No, it's terrible. It's shameful on you.
Look, we busted your game, right?
Really?
If you want to continue,
you just busted Allah and Muhammad.
Hang on. We busted your game.
You busted Muhammad. I'm about to show you how. That's why you don't want to answer.
If you want to engage with me talking,
that's why you don't want to answer. That's why you don't want to answer. We busted your game. That's why you don't want to answer the question.
Have you finished?
Okay, how about I'm gonna just respond.
Have you finished your question?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Finish your question.
Okay, thank you. All right. So it's okay. We good. We here. We good. So the question was, can Allah be wrong about anything? Mansour refused to answer the question, but everybody else answered yes. Everybody else said no. Whoa, relax. Yes, I did. Yes. It's a yes or no, Mansour. It's a yes or no, Mansour. Mansour, we right here. We're here. We're right here. Focus.
That really shows the intellectual maturity of the Christian crowd.
Hey, the Christians have the intellectual capacity to answer a simple question. Hey, good job, Christians. Yeshua Akbar. That's crazy. Come on, man.
As we now realize, you are not sincere to have a discussion with a Muslim.
I don't think you're sincere. You haven't been able to answer a simple question straightforward. Why are you refusing to answer a question straightforward? Yes, you have.
You are not allowing me to respond.
Here it is. Can Allah be wrong? Yes or no, Mansour? Yes, a yes or no.
He's not finished clearly.
It's a yes or no.
Stop there. Can I answer?
It's a yes or no.
Can I answer?
Just give me yes or good look.
Can I answer?
Look, let me tell you why.
Do you have a verbal diarrhea?
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, Mansour. Of course. So here it is. Mansour. Mansour, I got you. No, hold on. I gotta say this. Can you answer?
I want to answer now.
So it's a yes or no?
I'm going to answer.
Once you give me a yes or no, then I'm gonna continue my turn. Okay? Yeah, I'm gonna continue my turn after the yes or no.
I want to answer.
Yeah, here it is. So you spoke for at least about a minute, right? You spoke about at least a minute, right?
You can carry afterwards.
Okay, but here's my thing. No, it's a yes or no, and then I go.
You will carry on afterwards.
So it's a yes or no.
Are you scared to hear the answer?
I want a yes or no.
Yes or no, man. Yes or no.
Okay, you know what?
Yes or no?
The answer is God cannot be wrong in anything.
Thank you.
I answered without saying yes or no. I didn't play your game. I didn't play his game. I was able to answer without saying yes or no.
Thank you. All right, guys.
Your game was busted.
Oh, you're right. Right. And now, again, my game was busted, and now we're about to see how Muhammad just got busted by you. You busted Muhammad. Let me show you how. Because now watch this, guys. So look. Now watch this. Now watch this. So the concept of God is important, right?
Yes.
The concept of God is important. I got you, Mansour. Relax.
You relax.
So the concept of God is important. So the concept of God means. So one of the intricate characteristics of him is that he cannot be wrong. He cannot be false. Okay, good. So if he gets this wrong, Mansour, if he says that Jesus mentioned Ahmed to come after him, and it didn't happen, then Allah is not God in the Quran. He's not God, because he fails when it comes to the concept of the true God. He can't be wrong. So that's why we're investigating this. This is important. And wait. No, I'm not. Okay, because I got to get back to what you said. Okay. So
move up a bit.
yeah. Sorry. No, about that. Sorry, my bad. So look. So when you say, for example, that we don't have any of the documents where we can see or verify where Jesus said this. We have no evidence of this claim, right? That's what you said. We don't have any evidence really of Jesus's words. That's what you said. So we can't find this. So what you have, because this is what you said. You said that.
I have a memory problem.
Well, no, I have perfect memory. It's okay. So it's good. It's good. So you said this is because over the centuries, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th century, the Christians have corrupted their scripture, and that's why we cannot find the true words of Jesus. For example, him mentioning that Ahmed will come after him. So you just busted Muhammad, where your Quran says, and Allah, by the way, because Allah says that they had the Injil. They had the gospel that Jesus preached. They had it with them. And in that, wait, you're saying that we don't?
Of Of course not.
Okay, good. So what is the Injil?
Let me tell you.
All right, good.
Exactly. So now it's my turn to speak.
Absolutely.
Right?
What is the
Thank you.
Injil?
I'll take it. And then I'll go back to the concept of
What is the Injil?
So now, the Injil is what God gave to Isa alayhi salam.
What was that?
You're interrupting. I'm explaining.
You were interrupting me the whole time.
Do you have a problem of letting people speak?
I have a problem of letting people lie. I'm trying to help you be on track.
You just called me a liar.
Yes, I did.
End of discussion.
Why are you ending it?
Tough. He couldn't tell me what the Injil was.
He calls me a liar. You should have at least
After you tried to insult my intelligence, after you insulted my intelligence, and now you can dish out what you can't take. You can dish out what you can't take.
I'm not interested in speaking to someone who accused people of lying.
But you accuse me of having a memory problem, of messing up your words. So you can insult my intelligence, but I can't say that you're a liar.
Is there anyone else
You're a liar.
capable to speak?
Is there anybody else who's a Muslim that could tell me where the heck can I find Jesus saying Ahmed?
Anyone?
Any Muslims? Any Muslim? Any Muslims? Any Muslim? Any Muslim? Any Muslim? All right, take care. All right, guys. All right, guys. Say bye. Say bye. 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 Bye.
Christ is King! Christ is King!
God is King!
Bye.
Christ is King! Christ is King! Christ is King!
Go inside. Go inside. So, get some space. Get some space. We need to wrap up. So, guys,